What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, or this is the first video that you're seeing, and welcome to my channel. As you can tell from the title of this video, today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me because I haven't posted a video in about a month and a half now, and I've learned not to apologize for that, not to apologize for putting myself and my well-being and my mental health first. So I'm not going to apologize for taking some time for myself and dealing with all the stuff I have to deal with. But I do want to kind of explain to you guys what's been going on, where we are right now, let you know what's been going on for the last 2 months. And I want to come across as more authentic rather than like a sit-down video, like bullet point type video, just saying, this is what happened then, and then this is what happened then, da 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 da. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to come across as like me having a conversation with my friends, because we're friends, you know. So I figured it'd be more authentic and genuine if I do this in the form of a get ready with me. So I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup. I have to go to work. I have to leave here at 4. I have to leave the house at 3. It is now 1:59. So hopefully I can get this done within the next 30 minutes. I'm not looking to do like a super big, outgoing, dramatic makeup look. I'm just gonna keep it nice and simple. I actually haven't done my makeup in about a good month now. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully I still know what I'm doing, which I barely knew what I was doing to begin with. But that's enough of this intro. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not going to tell you guys the name of the products that I'm using, or like really talk about them at all, because I want to focus on everything I need to talk about because I got a time limit. But I will try to link everything in the description box. If I forget, let me know in the comments and I will go back and change that, because I do really like the products I'm using on most of them. There's a couple of things I'm not a big fan of, but we can talk about that in a future video. Right now, let's just keep it just nice and simple. So, let's talk about what's been going on. A couple months ago, I did a life update, and I kind of let you guys know that I was moving houses, which has happened. We're living in a new house. This is my new bedroom. That's my bed and a bunch of other crap on it. Don't judge me. I got a lot going on today, this week, everything. I hate looking in the viewfinder, but it is what it is. Anyway, so we've been living in this new house for about a good, I would say, month now. Yeah, we moved on July 30th, so it's been a good month. And I feel like I'm just now starting to get used to it. I don't think it's pretty normal for it to be like, there could be an adjustment phase because it's a new house, a new area. Like, it's not, I don't know, like usually when you come home, that level of comfort that you feel of like being in your own space where you can be comfortable and be yourself, that when you move into a new house, you don't get that feeling overnight. It kind of feels like you're staying in a hotel almost. But I definitely feel like everybody's starting to get used to it now. I feel like it probably took me the longest because I'm not really, I have a hard time adjusting to change and adjusting to new things. And not only are we in a new house, we're also in a whole new city. So that's been an adjustment as well. I find I have less motivation to go anywhere because at my old house, like Walmart, grocery stores, shopping centers, restaurants, everything was literally 5 minutes away from me. And so I definitely like left the house a lot. But now it's like, even to go to the Dollar General, I gotta put in GPS because I don't know where that is. So it's definitely been a challenge. It's been difficult trying to figure everything out, figure out where I need to, how I need to get to certain places. But I don't know, I feel like I'm getting used to it now. It's definitely starting to feel like home. I finally feel that sense of comfort when I walk through my front door, being like, this is my house, this is where I live. And this house is also like a lot bigger than the old house was. We have 3 stories now, which I do want to say real quick, I did do a house tour, but I spent a lot of time thinking about it before I actually uploaded it, because I was getting ready to upload it, and then I realized before I upload, I just didn't really feel comfortable doing so. And I think that has a lot to do with, I don't know, I just feel like with YouTube, me having I'm out of this crap. With me having a YouTube channel, there's a lot of stuff that I'm willing to put out there and put on the internet, right? And that's great, like that's the way that things should be, but there's also certain things that I want to keep private. And me going around showing you guys the exact layout of my house, it didn't really set well with me. It kind of, yeah, this camera's about to die. It felt weird, like kind of trying to explain to you guys exactly what was going on in my house. But like, so I decided not to upload that video. So there's that. My camera died. I always forget to charge that camera. And so it died. I'm using my cell phone, which now that I have a video camera, I don't really like using my cell phone to film videos anymore. But if I weren't a complete and total idiot, that wouldn't have to happen. So that's like my bad or whatever. Get it even. I don't know if that's even or not. Anyway, what was I talking about? Right, the new house. So, things are finally starting to feel normal. I come in the front door, I feel like I'm home. Everything is working out great. I gotta get some lighting equipment because this isn't working out as great as I would like it to. I feel like it was looking better on my camera, which is such a bummer, but like it is what it is. I don't have time to change the setup because I gotta get ready to go to work. But I will say something that is still really like awkward about this house. It does feel like home in a lot of ways, right? But there's also a lot of ways where I'm just like, I don't really know what I'm doing. We'll see it better on this side. It's really difficult to like talk and do makeup at the same time. Probably not for people that actually know what they're doing, but for amateurs like me who are literally just trying to like not look homeless, it's a struggle. But anyway, I will get back to that later. I feel like the most difficult part for me about like the reason why it was more difficult for me to get used to this house is because I don't like change, and also there's the added fact that, so I haven't really talked about this a lot on YouTube. I'm just gonna say it now. I get a lot of anxiety in general, but when it comes to like experiencing great changes in my life or something that I will have to get used to, and especially when the change is like permanent, like we're not going back to our old house, obviously. So like the fact that this is a change that's not going to be going back to the way that it was, I'm just kind of like it's a lot. But it is a really nice house and it's pretty big. And I think I was talking about earlier about how I was going to do a house tour, but I decided not to because it just didn't sit well with me. Sitting down and showing you guys everything that was happening in showing you guys an actual like step-by-step house tour of how every single detail of my house. It didn't sit well with me, and I'm not judging others who do it because I do enjoy watching them, so I don't know, maybe that's hypocritical, but I feel like for me, it just wasn't something that I'm into, so I'm not going to post a house tour. Not so good. I really just wanted to fill them in a little bit because I need to get them done again, but like whatever. So I also wanted to talk to you guys about something that I'm struggling with and have been struggling with for a while. And that something would be my anxiety. I've always had anxiety since I was very young. But I feel like it's something that's just like over the last couple of months has really gotten worse. One of the ways it's gotten worse is, like I said, change, moving into a new house, a new area. Like, it's gonna sound so childish, but like even going to Walmart, and it's a completely different Walmart, so the setup is completely different, and I'm walking around and I look lost, and I feel like people are staring at me, and I'm being treated like I don't belong, and like, it sounds ridiculous even saying it, because I know it's all in my head, like I understand that, but I can't come out of that space of like, I'm being judged, people are looking at me differently, that kind of stuff. It's just really strange. So that's been odd. Also, the fact that we got a new puppy. He's my baby. I'm so excited. I'm probably going to show him to you guys. Before I upload this video, I'll insert a clip of him. But I probably won't actually introduce him until the next video because he deserves his own video because he's that awesome. But we got a new puppy. And me and my sister are kind of taking care of him because our parents were. To be fair, so do we. But whatever. So me and my sister have kind of been taking care of him. And I'm so paranoid that something is going to happen to him. And I forgot my forehead. I literally cry at night sometimes when I hear him crying in his crate because we are crate training. And I know it's only going to benefit him in the long run, and it's something that is absolutely necessary because he needs to, that's like what keeps, not only keeps the house clean, but that keeps him safe. So it's really necessary for him to be in his crate at nighttime. And he doesn't cry all night. That's the thing. Like, he'll literally cry for like 5 minutes, fall asleep. 3 hours later, cry for 5 minutes, fall back asleep. And at some point, I'll wake up in the middle of the night to let him out so he can use the restroom so he doesn't mess up his crate. And then when it's time for me to put him back in his crate after he goes to the restroom, he is literally like climbing into my arms because he doesn't want to get in there. And although I know it's the right thing to do, I just feel super bad about it. So that's been a real challenge for me. And I feel like I don't want to like call out my family or like try to start drama, but I do feel like I have explained to my mom and my sister particularly about the anxiety I've been feeling, and I kind of feel like it's been brushed off. And I'm not to say that they don't care and they're doing that intentionally, but that's just how I've been feeling about the situation. And it's really difficult because I love that puppy so much. But I get anxiety about him and everything else. It's really just he's added on to the list of everything else that I constantly worry about that I don't need to worry about because I'm me, and like I said, I have anxiety. I worry. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my eyeshadow palette. So I'm doing my makeup in some really crappy lighting right now, so it's probably not blended in at all. But it's just what has to be done because I don't have any actual lighting equipment, and because of things that I can't really talk about at this moment, I can't really afford to get lighting equipment. So it is what it is with that too. I'm gonna try to put some eyeshadow on. I'm so bummed out because right when I was getting ready to start this video, it dawned on me that I have literally, I can't find my eyeliner. And that's another thing. I feel like this house is kind of jinxed because ever since we moved here, it seems like every single week I lose something. What color do I want to do? I'm losing something literally every week, and I have no idea why. I need like a nude color. None of these colors really match my skin tone. Yeah. I'm gonna try this pink. But yeah, back to me and my frustrations. I'm literally losing everything. When I say everything, I have nothing that like works So I have this product for the mirror, but I'm not going to be using what this product actually is. It's by Morphe. I don't use it anymore because it's not a bad product. I just don't, but I'm going to use the mirror because I'm already failing. Probably no point in even trying to salvage this, but whatever. But yeah, like I was saying, what was I talking about? Yeah, so my dog is giving me anxiety, but he's so sweet and precious. Honestly, when my dad told me we were getting a dog, I was kind of hesitant because I was asking for a dog for years. Let's go ahead and get that clear. Like, I was literally begging my parents for the longest time to buy a dog because I wanted one. And then I stopped asking them because I was like, oh, well, maybe it's not the best idea to get a pet right now because we all got a lot going on. And so a year goes by and they're like, oh, we're getting a dog. And I'm like, sure, that's a good idea. And of course, everybody's jumping down my throat. You ask for a dog all the time. Yeah, but I had stopped. And so anyway, I was really hesitant. But then he came to live with us. And I obviously immediately went back to, this is the love of my life. The next time I do a get ready with me, this is going to be a lot better. But I wanted to go ahead and film this, and I didn't really have time to think it through. This was kind of a last minute decision, which I'm pretty sure we can all tell. But, yeah. But the dog is blocking me from being successful. I will say that because I was going to start my second job the week after he came home. But I can't. Well, I probably can't. Like I said, everything I'm feeling is in my head 100%. And I'm well aware of that. So you don't have to comment and let me know I'm being ridiculous because I'm aware. But I just feel so bad because we're all working. We all have odd schedules, so we work a lot. But when we're at work, he's pretty much in his pen. And if I were to come home from my job and then go straight to my second job, he would have very little time outside of his pen. And this doesn't sit right with me because, you know, I don't like the idea of him being stuck in his pen repeatedly. So I haven't gone back to my second job yet, which I know that I need to. Because I definitely need to make more money. And I'm probably going to within the next couple of weeks. I know I'm going to. I'm definitely going to soon. I just want to get him on the schedule first, spend time with him, get used to him being here. And, of course, give my anxiety time to recede. Because as long as I'm anxious about everything, I'm never going to, like, be able to be away from him. Every time I talk to my mom about anything concerning this dog, she always tells me I sound like a mom talking about her baby. I feel like she's being ridiculous, but now hearing myself say it on camera, I'm kind of like, she has a point. The final things I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video. There was one other thing that I wanted to talk about, and it was extremely important. Or at least I thought it was, because I can't really seem to remember. Oh, yeah. So the thing that has had me more depressed than anything, and I feel like a lot of people that have YouTube channels don't really talk about this. But something that's really been depressing me is my channel's not growing, you guys. It sounds so ridiculous saying that, especially because I know in my heart of hearts that I don't care that much. Well, I just, you know, it's not really the fact that it's not, like, it's affecting me, but not in the way that it affects most people, I feel like. Like, my main concern is, you know, with me having Asperger's and wanting to, like, get my story out there, because, especially over the last couple of years, I've seen stories of a lot of parents finding out their children have autism or Asperger's syndrome, and them not really knowing what to do or how to handle it or what the future looks like. And I'm not the most successful person in the world. I live with my parents. But I do feel like, you know, it's not a lost cause. And I feel like I've accomplished more than I ever thought I would. And I'm better off than a lot of people would expect someone in my position to be. And so I want to use my story to help inspire people. But I feel like people aren't coming across my channel as much as I would like them to, because I want people out there that are going through similar situations or have children that are going through similar situations to know that it's not a lost cause and that there is opportunities for success. I'm doing that on time. So that's mostly what's frustrating me, because I don't know, for me, I just want people to know that it's possible to have a disability, which I actually hate that word because I'm not disabled, I'm different. And I don't like being referred to as disabled, or I don't like being talked about in ways that people make it seem like I'm not capable of or can't do. Like, I hate those negative terms. I'm different. I have things about me that make me different, but I'm not less than anyone else on this planet. And I want people to understand that and know that about me and know that about their children. Because if you're someone that has a child that has autism spectrum disorder, because that is the new name for Asperger's syndrome, which no one made me aware of. So I've been saying Asperger's syndrome like an idiot. No wonder people looking at me like, what the hell were you talking about? But anyway, I just want people to know that it's possible. It's not a death sentence, or like, it doesn't mean you're going to have a horrible life if you're diagnosed with autism or any form of autism, or you're put anywhere on the spectrum. I don't want anyone to think that that's a bad thing or a negative, or it means you can't do or you're not capable of. And so when I say, like, the fact that my channel's not growing or going where I want it to go, when I say that it's bothering me, that's what I mean. I'm not talking about the fact that I'm not making money off of YouTube, because honestly, I don't really care about any of that. It would be nice, but it's not happening, and I'm not losing sleep or crying myself to sleep or drinking a bottle of wine every night because of the fact that I'm not getting paid from YouTube. Like, I'm making money. It is what it is. I'm not making money off of YouTube, but I'm making money. I'm not homeless, so that's not something that's really bothering me. So I'm going to go in the bathroom to see how this looks, because I can't really tell in this lighting. So it doesn't look that bad. The eyebrows are a little afflicted, but honestly, who's surprised? Not me. But it is what it is. What's wrong? What did you do to him? It's my puppy. He is so cute. I can't wait for you guys to meet him in the next video. If you follow me on Instagram and you've already met Chestnut, that is his name. I came up with it. A lot of people think he was named after the actual nut. Or is it a plant? I'm not sure. But he wasn't. He was named after something else. And you're going to find out what that is when you meet him in the next video. He's crying. It's okay, baby. Anyway, I have to put my lashes on off camera because I get anxiety when I try to do it on camera. So yeah, I will be back. I forgot I was filming to get ready with me, and I went ahead and finished the whole look. But I feel like it turned out pretty well. I'm not that great at putting lashes on. I haven't put them on in a while. And I was like, maybe I'll do better this time. I didn't. But it is what it is. It's what they look like. And then I'm testing out working with lip liner. And I feel like that's kind of awful too. This is the reason why I don't do my makeup often, because I don't think it ever turns out the way I want it to, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to toss some setting spray on and get ready to walk out the door because it's time for me to go to work. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you push the notification bell, you'll be notified every time I post a video. Thank you so much for all your love and support. It means the world to me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.